Cool. All right. Let's just get started. Okay. Can you tell me what a function is and why we use them?
Oh, sorry, I know how to work it out, but I can't explain it. Is
Okay.
that yeah? Like I know how to write the code out and how to use it, but um,
No worries.
okay.
Uh, can you name 4 common HTML tags and tell me what they're used for?
Um, it is head, which is the top of your HTML. The title, which is the tag that inside the head. Um, the body um is your store sorry yes. Sorry the UL is an ordered list.
Okay.
The LI is the list. Is it 4 already?
That's it.
Okay.
Great job. Okay, so let's say that I already have everything with Git set up, but I just made a new change. I want to push that up to from my local computer to GitHub. Can you tell me what steps I would do to take that, or what steps I would do to get that up to GitHub, so another developer could pull it down?
I would upload it into a repost. Sorry, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, a repository.
Yeah,
So what
repository.
exactly would you do on the command line? You know how you have to type in the command line, or maybe use or something like that. But how would you? What are those commands that you would tell Git to do?
I will tell Git to lead me to the directory. I will use the CD to that
Okay.
folder, and whenever I want to add something, I will use the git add.
Mhm.
Um, and if I want to go back one directory, I will use cd period period and a flash.
Okay, great. So let's say that I'm in the directory. I did Git add. What are the next steps to getting that up to GitHub?
Git push. Oh,
Okay. Anything else?
Um, git commit.
Awesome. And does that come before Git push or after?
It will come after. Oh, sorry. If it would come before it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. When using CSS selectors, what character do you put in front of an ID and what character do you put in front of a class?
I will put a hashtag before ID, and I will put dot before class.
Awesome.
For class, not before. Okay.
Yeah, that I got what you meant. That's cool. Okay, so now we're going to move into the second part of the assessment, and basically, I'm going to ask you different questions on a gist. So let me just pull this up and share my screen. All right. Zoom out a little bit more. Can you see this okay?
Yep, that's awesome.
Great. All right. So some of these are multiple choice. This one. So A, B, C, D, or E. If I pass the number 2 to my second function here, what code will output to the console?
Um, it will be. Should it be false, ma'am? Because
So
you
false.
are.
So false isn't an option. So as you can see here, A, B, C, D, or E, it's either 8, 7, 9, 5, or 10. So it's going to output a number.
Okay. It should be 7.
Okay, so B as in boy.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. This one, another multiple choice, A, B, C, D, or E. What's the difference between double equals and triple equals in JavaScript?
It should be C.
C is in car.
Yeah.
All right. Next one here. So this one is not a multiple choice, but if I pass sum and x to my combine function here, what code will output to the console?
It would be A plus B plus 10. Oh, my bad. Sorry. It would be 18.
18. All right. Next one here, similar. If I pass a string block to function 1, what will output to the console?
It would be happy block.
Alrighty. Last one of these. What will this expression evaluate to?
It would be false.
All right. Okay, now I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quick. I'm going to send you a link to code share in the Google, in the Hangout chat. So I just sent you a link. If you could open that link and let me know when you're in there.
I'm in there.
Awesome. So there are 3, I'm going to share my screen now for the recording. There are 3 different questions in here. Let's go ahead and start with the first one. So in JavaScript, you're going to write a function that accepts 2 arguments. Both arguments are going to be numbers, and then you're just going to return the sum of those 2 numbers.
Okay.
Awesome.
Um,
If you're happy with that one, are you happy with this one?
yeah. Good.
Cool. So for this second question, you can see you have your best movies array down here. So you're going to use JavaScript. You're going to loop through each object, each movie in that array, and then print out the movie title of each movie.
Okay. All right, I'm done. On my bed.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. I won't take off for missing semicolons. Yeah, so all right, last question here. You can do this in the language of your choice. I assume you'll do JavaScript, but you can use whatever. You're going to write a function that takes two arguments, an array and a number. It'll return true if the array contains the number, and otherwise it will return false.
Okay. Wow. I'm done.
All right. All right, I'm just adding everything up here. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so you got a 6 out of 7. So you were close, but I definitely think that you need to review some things before moving on to the second module.
Okay.
Basically, you're missing for loops in both of these last two questions. So you would need to for loop. You need to loop through the movie arrays. Also down here, you would need to loop through those numbers. I wasn't exactly sure what you were doing with the if statement here.
Oh yeah.
And then as far as the gists go, let's see, you got two of them right. So you got the multiple choice one and the false one correct, but the other three were incorrect. So I would just make sure to review those types of questions with your mentor. But otherwise, you got everything else correct, besides the, explaining what a function is. But I will send all of this in an email to you and your mentor, and you can go through and review it with them and then reschedule to take the assessment whenever you guys think is best. The email will say 2 weeks, but you definitely don't need to wait 2 weeks. You can, schedule it for tomorrow if you wanted. And the second attempt will be similar, but it won't be the exact same questions, just the same concepts.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely think the next time you do it, you will pass. But yeah, I would just review a couple of these things.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I will send an email out to you and your mentor here in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.